Hi everybody, in this video we're talking about how to spot the 9 signs of stress on your face. And keep watching until the end where we'll talk about natural ways to decrease your stress levels and get back that youthful, dewy glow of healthy skin. Welcome to the Health How-To channel where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. Please subscribe and share your best skin and stress relieving tips that you have found to be super helpful for keeping your mental health levels in check in the comment section below. Pressing the like button will also help get the information in this video to others as well. If you have someone in your life who you want to help, please share this video with them too. Mental stress can physically affect all parts of our body, including our blood pressure, heart rate, and weight. Are strangers asking you if you're feeling okay? Not only can stress make you feel tired, old, and unhealthy, but look it too. Our skin is the largest organ of our body, so it makes sense that, just like the other organs of the body, skin would be affected by stress too. Here are 9 ways that stress can show up physically in our face. Number 1, acne. When we're stressed out, the increase of a hormone called cortisol can trigger excessive oil production in our skin. Our pores get blocked, leading to an annoying outbreak of red pimples, blackheads, or whiteheads. When might our appearance be particularly important? Well, during a stressful event, of course, like say before a big public speaking event, important meeting, or a wedding, precisely when you don't want one of these suckers popping up on your face. And anybody who has ever suffered from serious acne can tell you that it can really make you feel self-conscious and make your anxiety skyrocket in public. Now, if you tend to pick at your pimples out of nervousness or stress, the other bad news is that stress can make your skin heal slower, meaning that those dark spots and scabs from picking at your acne may take even longer to go away. Number 2, wrinkles. Are you starting to spot wrinkles, or maybe you see that your fine lines are getting deeper? There are 2 types of wrinkles. The first type is from repetitive muscle actions like frowning or smiling, and the second type is more from the fat loss in the face from aging. It's actually an urban myth that it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. That being said, nobody wants permanent 11 lines between the eyebrows and horizontal wrinkles on the forehead from frowning as a response to stress. Stress can also cause a breakdown of collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid in your skin. Those 3 components keep our skin looking firm and supple. The good news is that early wrinkles can be somewhat reversible if our stress is of a short duration. But that also means the longer and harder it is for us to recover from stress, the more permanent wrinkles can become. So when you're in the middle of an angry, stressful moment, take a beat, close your eyes, and do the following anti-wrinkle exercise. Close your eyes and imagine pulling your eyebrows down and out towards your ears. Hold and breathe deeply in and out for 10 seconds. Number 3. What's the other big change that can make us look older than we really feel? Gray hair and hair loss. Now, gray hair and hair loss are mostly influenced by our family history. Maybe you've heard stories of someone's hair turning white after a trauma. It seems that significant or chronic overwhelming stress can really change the pigment producing cells in our hair, leaving us with white or gray hair. The good news is that some people are able to regrow some of their hair or restore their natural hair color after the stressful event has passed. The bad news is that if you can't get your stress under control quickly enough, the gray hair may be permanent. Number 4, dark circles and bags under your eyes. Stress and lack of good quality sleep often go hand in hand. And what do we see in the mirror after a restless night? Droopy eyelids, dark circles, and puffiness. Remember, stress can cause a breakdown of collagen and elastin proteins that leads to thinner and saggier skin. You can try natural remedies like chamomile tea bags, cold spoons, and cucumber slices on your eyes. Also, try watching a video on how to get to sleep faster. Number 5, skin that is dry. Have you noticed that your makeup doesn't go on as smoothly? Or maybe your skin feels really itchy, especially at night. Well, stress can affect your skin's lipid barrier, make it more susceptible to moisture loss. When we lose water from our skin, what do we get? Dry, flaky, and itchy skin. And we tend to lose more water at night, which is why you can be up all night scratching. Number 6, dandruff. Typically, we think of dandruff as those white flakes on your scalp, but we can get flakiness on oily areas of our face, like the nose, eyelids, eyebrows, ears, and beards. Chronic stress can aggravate seborrheic dermatitis, which is a skin condition involving the oil glands, known as sebaceous glands. Prolonged stress can trigger an inflammatory reaction to an overproduction of yeast that lives on our skin. An itchy scalp can also keep you up all night, and there goes your good night's sleep. Number 7, sallow skin. Long-term stress and sleep deprivation can cause a yellowing or browning of your skin known as sallow skin. Depending on your natural skin tone, you may notice a dullness, paleness, or uneven skin tone. It's a loss of a dewy or radiant glow that is not related to aging. It's usually most obvious on the face. Now keep in mind that yellowing of the skin can signal other deficiencies like problems with your liver, smoking, low iron, or excessive beta-carotene intake. Number 8. During the pandemic, dentists noticed a rise in patients coming in with cracked teeth. Temporomandibular jaw disorders, known as TMJ, also increased. All of that stress from the early days of COVID caused people to grind or clench their teeth. A lot of the time, people didn't even know they were clenching or grinding, especially at night. Another bad habit a lot of people picked up during the pandemic was snacking on crunchy things like chips, nuts, hard candy, and popcorn to manage their anxiety. TMJ disorders can also cause headaches and earaches. You can hear clicking in the jaw. The worst case scenario is when the disc in your jaw slips out, causing your jaw to be locked open or shut. Be sure to check in with your dentist if you're feeling pain in your teeth or jaw. They can tell if your teeth look worn down or if your teeth have become loose, chipped, or cracked. A dentist can also prescribe you a night guard at night to protect your teeth from further damage. In the meantime, get into the habit of never letting your teeth touch unless you're chewing or talking. Much like the anti-wrinkle exercise, it takes a great deal of awareness of your daily facial tension. Number 9, rashes. Chronic stress can wreak havoc with your immune system and trigger inflammation. Skin conditions that are prone to flare-ups or triggered by stress include rosacea, eczema, and psoriasis. Rosacea can make your skin look like you're blushing, and you may see tiny red blood vessels or tiny little bumps. Eczema patches look red, bumpy, and feel crazy itchy. Eczema often starts in babies, but then improves with age. Psoriasis, on the other hand, often starts between the ages of 20 to 30 and also between the ages of 50 to 60. Psoriasis is a non-contagious but permanent skin disorder where the skin cells multiply 10 times faster than normal. This overload of skin cells gives the appearance of reddish, cracked scales that can also be itchy and painful. People who suffer from psoriasis can be extremely self-conscious about their skin, which adds even more long-term stress. On the bright side, there are often times of remission where the skin inflammation calms down. Another extremely painful condition known as shingles can also be triggered by stress. Now, shingles is caused by a virus and starts off looking like a blister. Most often you'll find it around the torso, but shingles can happen around the eye and the face too. It's important to see a doctor immediately if you suspect you have a rash from shingles so that you can get an antiviral and save yourself from chronic pain and other complications. So let's say you see a lot of these signs of stress we've gone over. What now? Short of moving to an island and spending your day in a hammock, it may not be that simple to change certain aspects of your life. You can see how stress, lack of sleep, and the way you feel about your appearance and how your appearance makes you feel are intertwined. One stress feeds on another. Here are 6 steps to breaking the stress cycle. Number 1, manage your short-term stress and long-term stress. Think of 3 concrete strategies you'll use to calm yourself down when you're right in the thick of things. Some go-to techniques are removing yourself from the situation, like if you're fighting with your kids or spouse or having a disagreement with a coworker. Next, of course, is taking deep, calming breaths. And finally, focusing on some mental imagery, like a person, place, or thing that brings you peace or feelings of happiness. Number 2, next, think about long-term stress. If giving away your kids and or partner isn't an option, what about your job? A large percentage of stress is work and finance related. Sometimes we can just feel stuck in a dead-end toxic workplace where we're unappreciated or abused. Seriously consider dusting off your resume and seeing what other opportunities exist. Number 3, substitute different ways of thinking or reframe your thinking. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of the problem, focus your energy towards a solution or towards a way of changing your reaction. Number 4. Okay, now it's time to stop overthinking and take action. Sometimes you just have to jump in with both feet to stop that feeling of paralysis or helplessness. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It doesn't have to be the perfect solution either, but rather one small active step towards change. Number 5, another source of major stress is with particular people or family members. Why does this person bother you so much? Maybe they remind you of something you don't like about yourself that you're trying to repress. Remember, the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. When you put so much energy into hating, there's passion that is deeper inside you. Number 6. And finally, ease up on your caffeine and energy drinks. Now, I really love coffee, but it can be worthwhile to put a limit on your daily consumption. Depending on the person, less caffeine can mean better sleep, less anxiety, and jitteriness. Check out our video on how to reduce stress and anxiety naturally for more tips to get your youthful glow back. If you have some great health tips that helped you with your skin by lowering your stress and cortisol levels, I'd really appreciate it if you could share them down below in the comment section so that we can all benefit in our personal journey to better health. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Also, please press that like button because it can really help get this information to those that need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.